Now, someone in his family set up a GoFundMe for 4Extras. And also, I've interviewed Hitman from Q102. He talked about going through the depression as a paraplegic. He's the first one. He's the first victim in the East Coast Grape Street beef. The day it kicked off, the night it kicked off, he was present at that function and took one to the back. That was 2008.
Hey, but you know what I just said the other day? While at No Jumper, I, I I'm I'm trying. I'll take that boom to the hand. Nigga, he can take his sight being gone.
What you mean?
I rather be in this situation with that hand shit than this right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think sight is one of the most coveted senses that we have. People say, oh, "I'll give up my hearing. If I got to give something up, I'll give up a hand or give up hearing." You know.
I'll give up the hand, bro. I just prefer it to be my left. But if I like, you know what I'm saying, if me and him could swap, I'll swap with him. I'll swap. Hey, oh no. I just got a it is what it is attitude, bro.
Now I got a question about how the disability impacts you in the hood because I was interviewing Jay Stone Rue from Fruittown Pyru, and he got shot in the neck and suffered like paralysis on one side of his body. And he was a known squabbler. He was a known squabbler. I would say, some would say, not me, some would say maybe a low-key bully.
Starting from the town, we right here in Gonzales Park, and we right here with Street Television. I was gangbanging since I was living on St. Louis Street. That's when I officially like started gangbanging because I was living there, but I caught the bus all the way over here to Chester Community Day School and shit in the Nellis. So I caught the bus over there every day. That's where I was like getting into it, motherfuckers and shit and all that shit. I already had older homies that was staying over there where I lived at from my hood, you feel me? But like I said, I wasn't into the gang shit or none of that shit. I wasn't into like none of that. I was a kid, so I just knew they was Pyrus and shit. I didn't know like what gang they was from and like none of that shit. I was just like, they all Pyrus, you feel me? Some shit like Bloods or something like. So I never knew like they was from Fruittown. So when I came over here going to school, some people from my hood was going to that school. So I linked with them and shit. I was cool with them because I wasn't really cool with too many people up there.
But when he got injured and he was disabled, guess what people started to do to him?
Yeah, now they all of a sudden want to fade.
Yeah, now they want to fight you. Now they want to take advantage of you when you're a little down and out and you're not 100%. Do you think he might go through that? 4Extras.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he gonna go through it. He gonna go through it, but you know he got a cool support system and a large family from over there, so he'll be all right. It be people they try to lightweight play with me and they know they wouldn't be able to do that beforehand. They try it. You know what I'm saying?
So you know exactly what Jay Stone Rue went through and what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah. Cause I think anybody that take a loss, like Jay Stone, me, or what 4Extras going through right now, that's gonna happen. But you gotta supplement that with something, cause no, it be getting charged with me though. But then it be people that really mess with me in my section, and they already know like, man, you know damn well if so and so, man, you wouldn't be saying so. You know what I'm saying? And shit be getting handled or they got this new thing called crash out. Now crash out and be bad. Nah, for real. Like Skip seen it before.
Oh yeah.
Like I just don't worry about the outcome. But nah. I just, man, anybody. I'm always rooting for the underdog. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. But I'm just perplexed on how people out of his community or people that's around him is so shocked that I even has a slight joke or anything. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not an easy person to have compassion for. Like this person, he said he beat up this dude because he learned that he lived in Inglewood and he knew some Inglewood families and whooped him out. He's a civilian. He's a non-affiliate. Well, you know what I mean? So you whipping out, and then I mean, I don't know, bro. It's hard to act. And you standing on it like, man, shit. Everybody affiliated with somebody. No, he live over there, and he whooped our boy out. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Well, some people look at him as a bully, so bullies don't usually get too much sympathy.
Nah. Hey, look. Look. That's what I'm saying. I got it is what it is mentality. I knew at one point, I like, damn, man, if I ever get smoked, ain't nobody gonna be surprised. Probably more so, like, now, like, but, like, damn, I ain't gonna be like, you know how some people like, damn, man, that's messed up. I don't think it would have been like that with me years back. It probably would have been like, damn, man, shit. Oh, yeah, that's how that happened, and shit. I think it was out here. Like, it would have been some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now, Baby Runner spoke on you in that phone call with Young Aunt Hefe, and on one side, he's saying, you know, Munchie B was out here. I know who he is. I heard his name. He was out here doing this thing.
And I consider Munchie to be a gentleman, bro. He's a nigga that was out here in these streets, bro. His name was Ringy. He younger than me. He a generation under me. But done nigga heard shit. You feel me? Nigga heard him. Nigga homies going in there and, you know, him being a problem, bro. On 40s. Like, nigga get credit where credit is due. I ain't no bitch, bro.
But I expected more from Munchie B. I didn't expect I guess he didn't specifically say it, but the two jokes. It's the two jokes in that video. It wasn't that you were speaking on, Forex. It was those two jokes at the end.
But at the same token, so it's like I expect different shit from certain niggas. Because a nigga like fucking 600 out here trolling or something. Okay, I don't look at that like that, bro.
Exactly,
God, I don't.
Exactly.
But a nigga like her, I'm like, damn, bro, what's it like? Come on, bro. We out in these streets, bro. Like, stop with the faking. But, like, you be talking, and this is what I was telling Pee-wee. I said, bro, if that was the crazy part, because if that was in my hood, bro, we got certain homies who got, you know what I'm saying, who not all the way 100, and they only got so much talking that they could do. This is just how it operates in my hood. They only got so much talking that they could do, bro, before niggas like, man, fire cut shit up, bro. You just out of control. We ain't gonna let you keep on. You feel me? Just let you just keep on doing all of this. Like Munchie, you doing all this popping it, squabble up, bro.
Did you get a chance to talk to Baby Runner over the phone?
Nah, I finally talked to Pee Wee this morning, and I told him I'm gonna hit him so he could bang Baby Runner line on 3-way. You know, so I don't have to be no back and forth videos or whatever. But he had made a dumb example and said, like, you know what I'm saying, that's like, you know what I'm saying, the odds come through and boom, boom, and people celebrating, and y'all didn't even do it. I'm like, but damn, this not even no gang related incident. It's a freak accident for one, and I get jokes about the blind things all the time, and the 40s didn't do it. And I don't complain about it, but I mean, when it's somebody you mess with and you cool with, you know what I'm saying, I guess it hit home, and then, you know what I'm saying, you probably looking at your boy in the hospital and it kind of like rubbed you the wrong way. I mean, as it should, but your argument, it was boo-boo, bro. It didn't have no.
Well, I think you're saying the example that he used for his argument was boo-boo.
Right.
His argument is still the same, is that he feels like you were disrespectful in the jokes towards Forex. His analogy is boo-boo, but his argument is still the same.
His analogy was boo-boo, and choice of words was bunk. Like, he was like, that was tacky. I prefer him like, that wasn't tasteful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like,
I mean,
tacky. Like telling a joke that's offensive. I know it ain't it ain't the most classy thing to do. But tacky. Well, I don't. It just because if it's something that you wouldn't do, that don't make it tacky. It ain't your get down. You know what I'm saying?
Now you knew that you was gonna get a little bit of criticism for those two jokes at the end, right? You knew that.
Yeah, but not in the fashion it came from Baby Runner. Cause everything he shot at Ant, and then Ant agreed with. It was all I didn't get it. And then I'm like, why you expect so much out of me? But you said, but yeah, 600. You know he do the trolling thing, but 600 from neighborhood crib. He can't go to the 60s, but love hanging in the 40s. But he the first one to shoot a joke at 4 extras. That's who y'all should be mad at. You know what I'm saying?
600.
600. Come on, bro. You got to think. 4 Extra just said, I ain't Munchie B. I'm like, damn, why you got to throw me in there? You was already making your point. You was marking them out. You was intimidating them. And then,
Oh, you mean 607 Unc?
nah, 4 Extras, what I say?
600.
No, yeah, 4 Extras was doing the 607 Unc thing. And it was like, yeah, I ain't Munchie B. Whoop. And using me as an example, right? I'm like, okay. So anytime somebody say I ain't that person, it's a knock on that person.
Absolutely, 100%. When someone that there is no exception to that either.
But runners on the phone saying, yeah, I ain't seen nothing. And then, come on, bro. Earlier this year, he said if he would have come across me, he would have knocked me out too. I ignored that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't touch on everything, but you know what I'm saying. And then I told a female friend. That's the funny part. I'm like, after I left from doing that, I'm like, yeah, I got my little jokes in. I'm over it because I was gonna get serious on the like, man, just stick to your script and don't let it hinder you or break your spirits type thing. But then Baby Runner came with the phone call and that had me feeling like, now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now you made a good point about 4 Extras and Adam sitting down on an episode of No Jumper where Adam used a derogatory term for neighborhood. And he said it twice in the same way that 607 Unc used the derogatory term for blood twice.
Right.
In fact, let me just play this quick clip here. This is from a No Jumper interview, September 5, 2024.
You did this whole little song and dance with Break Baby. You did a little clout move. I gotta respect it.
Stop saying that clout move.
I gotta respect the clout
I don't like
move.
that word, Adam.
What, clout?
I'm not getting clout off no nigga.
That's
I'm
a
not
C
looking
word.
for clout for no nigga.
That's a good word.
I'm not looking for clout.
Okay.
And I didn't come here for no mother clout. I came here to talk to two
make
Crips.
great content.
I came here to talk to two Crips.
Who?
Fuck wrong with you?
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Adam.
Have you ever met DW Flame before?
Who is?
Before all this?
Oh, before this? You
Yeah.
talking about before, what's the name?
Before the controversy? We called it
Yeah. You said you call it what? What'd you just say?
gate. Like the gate just means like anything controversial involving the first part.
Watch your mouth on this motherfucker, Adam.
I can't even say it when I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, bleep me. Bleep me.
Yeah, bleep him, because I'm able to fire him up over the table.
See, this keeps happening.
Okay, so what was beeped out was, I guess Adam came up with this unique term, napgate, you know?
Right.
And he said it twice.
Right.
But then he did beep it out for 4 Extras, which I thought was crazy. It's not even a curse word. It ain't even a word that would get you demonetized. He just beeped it out.
That show you how much respect you got for the neighborhoods, right?
Maybe just for him, because I don't think he would. Brick Baby wouldn't have tripped. What other name?
Nah, Brick Baby.
Crip Mac wouldn't have tripped. You know.
Nah, yeah, you right.
That's for 4 Extras.
You right. But that's what I'm saying. And people memory be so short, so he goes off on 607 Unc and say, I ain't Munchie B. I'm like, wow, people forget so quickly. Right? I'm like, you responded the same way I did, but maybe a little less. He said N-word gate. He said what? He laughed and said it again. Like, I mean, but you want to use me for example though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think when Adam is saying it, it's clearly not to disrespect, because he's there as a host of a show talking about an incident that happened in the past.
All right, I want people to keep in mind, this happened last year, September. I've been noticed this, right? Never said nothing about it because I know Adam didn't mean it that way. Okay, take you to DW Flame and Brick Baby. I never spoke on that, talking about what Brick Baby should have did and what was on purpose, because I think DW said that out of habit. He didn't mean to disrespect him. He said it because that's how they talk in his jurisdiction. And he said it out of habit, and he didn't mean to disrespect him. The only time I ever said something about somebody dissing is when T-Rail said stroll up instead of roll up in front of Loose Cannon, and I did it because that was Loose Cannon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know stuff be accidents and stuff like that, right? So now this hoover whoop remover, you know what I'm saying? Here he go, and he gonna say, I ain't Munchie B. 40 Crip, I'll knock you out. Right? I'm like, damn, why I get a straight bullet? I was entertained to that part. I'm like, damn, all right, man. You forgot what happened last year in September? But, you know, hey, man, I was just bringing it to light, and that's all.